You take your dog out for their scheduled walks and give them food and water every day. But is that all it takes to be an amazing dog parent? Does it take more than covering their basic needs? From your dog trusting you blindly to prioritizing your dog's comfort, here are the signs that you are indeed an amazing dog parent. If your dog is well socialized, that's a good sign that you've done a great job raising them. Dogs are social animals, but they need to be exposed to other dogs to learn how to interact well. When they play with other dogs, they learn what acceptable behavior is and how to fit in with other dogs. If you schedule doggy play dates, that's a whole other level. If your dog has more friends than you, you've nailed it. Amazing dog parents also talk to their dogs. You share your day with them and include them in your happy and sad moments. Sure, they might not understand all the words, but they are all ears. My dog looks at me with a curious head tilt when this happens. All amazing parents, furry or not, feed their children healthy food. Healthy food, and the right amount, can help your dog live longer and feel better. It will also help them avoid unnecessary vet appointments. If you make your own dog treats, that's a sign you're one step higher on the dog parent list. Another sign you're doing great is if you address your dog's condition when they're not feeling their best. Untreated conditions can spiral out of control. Sometimes it's a simple fix, and other times it's a dramatic dash to the vet where you become that overactive parent who demands a second opinion. Anything to get your dog feeling their best again. If your life revolves around your dog, it's a sign you're a good dog parent. If you plan your vacations or social outings around your dog, it's a sign you have a strong bond. You might choose to drive for 20 hours instead of flying just so your dog can come along. You often decline invitations if you know your dog isn't included. That means restaurants that aren't dog-friendly are a no-go. Spoiling your dog with presents is like having a child who never outgrows the toy phase. My dog has more toys than most kids. And yes, dogs get presents for every occasion, and on random Tuesdays because, well, why not? When friends ask me if my dog just had a birthday, seeing the new toy in the house, I just smile and say, every day's a birthday when you're this cute. Dog-proofing your home is like baby-proofing, except your baby has 4 legs and a knack for finding trouble. No loose cables, no chocolate lying around, and definitely no toxic plants. You've turned your home into a fortress of safety, and if your dog's getting old, you've probably added tiny dog stairs that give them the freedom to come and go as they please as they age. Forget those beautiful hardwood floors. You're laying down carpets like you're prepping for a visit from the Queen because your dog has a hard time with slippery wood floors. Not only do you dog-proof your home, but you also took your dog into consideration when buying a house. Although millennials are the generation known to buy a house for a dog, many pet lovers have done the same thing. While you might be comfortable in an apartment, you know your furry friend would love to have a yard, and your house purchase was heavily influenced by your dog. You might have even considered how close your new home is to a dog park that you and your furry friend can visit, or what the walks around your house would look like. And even though it was the perfect house, you didn't put an offer on it because there was no sidewalk for your morning walks with your furry friend. Not only your house, but your car was also purchased with your dog in mind. You made sure the backyard had enough space for your dog, or you purchased a Tesla because it has a pet mode. Some dog parents might even have a minivan to chauffeur all their furry babies around. If you have a small dog, they have a booster seat so they can enjoy the ride as well. Dogs are your favorite co-pilots, and sometimes that means your friends have to sit in the back seat. Sharing your bed with your dog is like playing an ongoing game of Tetris. You're wedged into the smallest corner, while your dog sprawls out like a superstar. Sure, you could move them, but then you'd be the monster who disturbed their royal nap. Instead, you just let your leg fall asleep and hope the pins and needles are worth it for those puppy snores. If you are in the younger generation of pet parents, a good sign that you are a good caretaker is that you have numerous photos of your dog. A dog looks so cute doing normal activities like sleeping. If your dog is your screen lock and you show all the pictures of your dog to people you just met, you know you love them a lot. And if you even recorded your dog while they were sleeping, you know they have a special place in your heart. It's so cute when they run in their sleep or do a muffled bark. And if you have even one framed picture of your dog around your house, you are on the top of the dog parents list. Panicking over a lost toy or blanket is like losing a winning lottery ticket. You know it's out there somewhere, and life just can't go on until it's found. You've even got backups of their favorite toy. because you're not about to face the apocalypse that is a toyless dog. Spelling out words to avoid giving your dog false hope is like having a high-stakes game of Scrabble. W-A-L-K might be a simple word, but saying it out loud could unleash a level of excitement that your afternoon just isn't prepared for. So you spell it out like a covert operative to avoid those expectant eyes that could melt the iciest of hearts. If you have multiple nicknames for your dog, you are an amazing dog parent. My favorite ones are Good Boy, Stinker, and Handsome Boy. You consider your dog your family and you include them in family photos. And if your Christmas cards include only your dog, you know you are parenting right. They need to take center stage. If you take the time to educate yourself on dog items, this might mean looking for non-toxic flea medications, the best supplements for your dog, the best games, and avoiding things that would make your dog feel worse. You research your breed's specific needs and act accordingly. You travel with your dog. But if there is a work trip you have to go on without your beloved pet, you bring back souvenirs for your dog. If you have customized dog items, this can include a blanket with their name stitched on it, a blanket with their pictures, or even a collar with their name engraved on it. Here are other quick signs of a good dog parent. Treat jars are easily accessible. Because let's face it, it's always a good time for a treat. Your coworkers know more about your dog than about you, and honestly, that's how it should be. You budget for yourself, but not for your dog. Because when it comes to them, money's no object. Your windows are smudged with snot from your dog's muzzle, and you leave it there because it's artistic. You're constantly covered in fur, and it doesn't faze you. Fur is basically your new accessory. While finding human hair in your plate is disgusting and requires immediate trashing of it, you can simply pick out your dog's hair out of your plate and continue eating. You spend more time picking out your dog's Halloween costume than yours. They're going as Bat Dog this year, obviously. You randomly bring up your dog in conversations. Your stories always seem to start with, "So my dog did this hilarious thing." You find random dog treats in your clothes or purse. Bonus snacks for later. You cancel plans for your dog, because who needs a night out when you can have a night in with your pooch? Puppy smell and even the scent of their paws delights you. Seriously, why does puppy breath smell so good? You own dog mom or dog dad items like mugs or stickers. You're practically running a fan club. You and your dog have coordinated outfits. Matching sweaters? Check. If your dog thinks you are a good parent, they will give you extra love when you are feeling down. This can mean they put their head on your lap or even go as far as licking your tears when you are crying. My dog has done this before, and it makes me smile even during the sad times. If your dog sleeps next to you, it's a sign that you are a good doggy parent. Sleep is a vulnerable time for them, and having your dog choose to sleep next to you shows they trust you. Also, if a dog trusts you, it's a sign you're a good dog parent. If you don't know what trust signs look like, watch our video, "If Your Dog Does This, You Have Won Their Trust," and subscribe to our channel. What other ways does your good dog parenting show through?